Feeling disconnected from Reiki is a message, not a failure. Let's talk about the word disconnected because it carries a lot of weight in Reiki spaces. When people say they feel disconnected from Reiki, what they usually mean is this: it doesn't feel the way it used to. I don't sense it as clearly. I don't feel supported anymore. And almost immediately that feeling gets labeled as failure. Something must be wrong with me. I must have lost alignment. I must have done something to break the connection. But here's what most practitioners are never told. Disconnection is rarely absence, it's communication. Reiki doesn't suddenly vanish without reason, and it doesn't quietly abandon practitioners who are sincere. What it does do is change how it communicates when the old language no longer serves you. Early in practice, Reiki often uses sensation and emotion to get your attention. Later, it begins speaking through awareness. And if you're still listening for sensation, awareness can feel like silence. That's where the misunderstanding begins. You think Reiki is gone, but really it stopped shouting. This is why disconnection feels confusing. You're still practicing, still showing up, still willing, but the familiar feedback loop is missing. And instead of asking, "What is this asking of me now?" most practitioners turn inward with judgment. They assume the message is rejection. It isn't. Disconnection is often Reiki saying, "Stop measuring this relationship by how it feels." It's an invitation to move from reaction to discernment, from reassurance to responsibility. This is also where the shadow side can quietly deepen. When people believe disconnection equals failure, they either chase validation or abandon the practice entirely. They look for something to fix instead of something to hear. But Reiki doesn't withdraw to humiliate you. It goes quiet to remove interference, to interrupt habits, to slow you down, to get your attention in a different way. Think about it. If someone keeps misinterpreting what you're saying, eventually you stop repeating yourself. You wait until they're ready to listen differently. That's what Reiki does. So if you feel disconnected right now, pause before you judge that experience. Ask a different question, not "What did I do wrong?" but "What is being asked of me now?" Disconnection is not the end of practice. It's often the doorway into a more honest one where you're no longer chasing reassurance, but developing relationship, one where trust isn't built on sensation, but on consistency and awareness. I explore this shift and how to respond to it without self-blame in my book, Return of the Prodigal Reiki Practitioners, the shadow side of the Reiki practice. This channel helps you recognize the message. The book helps you respond to it with clarity instead of fear. Reiki didn't disconnect from you. It changed the conversation. And the way you listen next determines how the relationship grows.